Up to 39 centimeters of snow, reported as winter storm, blows through southwestern British Columbia, Canada. Residents of Vancouver Island warned to brace for another storm on Thursday. Much of southern British Columbia lay under a thick blanket of snow on Wednesday evening after a winter storm blew through the province.
So this ambulance is stuck in the snow and it looks like it ran into a car. So now there's a tow truck that came to get it. There's the paramedics. And now the tow truck also looks like it's stuck.
As of 4 p.m. PT, 28 centimeters of snow had fallen at Vancouver International Airport, and volunteer weather watchers were reporting more than 30 centimeters in some parts of the Lower Mainland, reaching a maximum of 39 centimeters in Chilliwack, according to Environment Canada.
Sunset Beach, heavy snowfall. That's the broad bridge there.
Though the snow had tapered off in Metro Vancouver by evening, the University of British Columbia, Simon Fraser University, BCIT, and Capilano University on Vancouver Island, where up to 21 centimeters of snow was reported in some areas, Environment Canada has issued a new round of weather warnings about another storm forecast to hit the region beginning on Thursday afternoon.
Mama, can we go to the playground?
What?
Another 10 to 20 centimeters of snow could fall on the eastern side of the island by Friday afternoon, while inland areas may see strong winds and prolonged periods of freezing rain. As the snow dissipated in Metro Vancouver ahead of the afternoon commute, public transit users were warned to expect delays. TransLink said its 18-meter articulated buses were being swapped out for 12-meter vehicles that are more agile in the snow, which means less space for passengers on some major routes. The SkyTrain is running less frequently, and some bus routes in the Tri-Cities have been canceled until conditions improve.
Yeah, go, 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 don't stop! Okay, just go! Go! Hurry up!
All school districts in Metro Vancouver and the Fraser Valley announced early Wednesday that schools would not open. The Greater Victoria and Sauk school districts, however, said all their schools would open on Wednesday. Classes were canceled across the rest of southern Vancouver Island and across the Sunshine Coast. Parents in other areas of the province were encouraged to check the website of their school or district for closures. Most post-secondary institutions, including the University of British Columbia and Simon Fraser University, also canceled on-campus classes as snowfall accumulated in the second winter storm of 2024. Around noon, more than 20,000 customers without power across the south coast, mostly on Vancouver Island. Many were caused by heavy snow or trees falling on wires. Canada Post suspended mail delivery for the day in Metro Vancouver due to conditions. In Vancouver, an extreme weather alert issued by the city will remain in effect until Thursday, and additional shelter spaces and warming centers have been opened. Morning road conditions. The City of Vancouver has encouraged only essential travel only on city roads and advised drivers to use city traffic cameras to check road conditions. Uber driver Inderaj Gill began work at 5 a.m. PT and had been from White Rock to the Vancouver International Airport. He said the roads were snowy, but other drivers were being cautious. Tow trucks and salting and brining equipment are in place on highways to deal with the conditions, and the ministry is asking drivers to make sure they are equipped for emergencies in case there are road closures or delays. Maintenance crews responsible for highways in the Lower Mainland and Vancouver Island made similar recommendations and suggested anyone who has to hit the roads should be equipped with warm clothes, food, water, and fully charged phones. Flights and ferries. Vancouver International Airport said the weather was also affecting flight schedules. It is asking travelers to check with airlines over the status of their flights. BC Ferries canceled 2 Wednesday sailings on the Duke Point-Sawasan route between Vancouver Island and Metro Vancouver, saying on social media that road conditions made the company unable to secure the required crew numbers to sail. The affected sailings are the 8:15 p.m. from Sawasan and the 10:45 p.m. from Duke Point. The snowy spell is not expected to last long, with rain in the forecast for the rest of the week and highs of up to 8°C by Saturday.